Alright, guys, thank you for showing up to another edition to Darren's Sport Room Analysis. We're going to be talking about the Monday Night Football game, whack, and Week 10 here. So I should have posted yesterday, but I did not. Had another, um, I guess, day off, I would say. So it was an off day for me, but just mentally getting things back on track here, and I think everything's going to be just fine. So. And I'm doing this early because I got a lot of things to do today. Right now it is 6:16 in the morning a.m. here in Ohio. So let's get this thing going. The sun's not even up yet. But Monday Night Football, I'm gonna get my gears rolling here. Um, the Saints. I think they were in New Orleans. Didn't show much of a Mardi Gras or Party Gras or anything. They just straight up loss. So it was 13-27, down 2 touchdowns. Andy Dalton, in his prime time against Baltimore is just uncanny, I guess. But, um, yeah, what are they, 6-3 now, the Ravens in the AFC North, so they're definitely number one. We're number two, the Bengals. And for Week 10 that we're about to talk about, the Bengals are on a bye week, and so are Baltimore Ravens. So, let's get it going. We have Thursday Night Football. My Falcons play in Carolina. Now, usually I go with the home teams, but this week is kind of different for me. So there's a few that are at home that I think are going to lose, and Carolina is definitely going to be one. The Falcons are going to remain at number one as they take on the Panthers for the second time in, 3 weeks? So I think they're going to smash them again. Not really smash, but it would be great. Someone get that out there. Make sure Kyle Pitts gets some touchdowns, okay? A lot of people have him in the fantasy, and ain't doing so hot. So projected 11 points, I think, but let's get him more. Let's get him a lot more. Let's throw the ball to him. All right, next one on the list, we've got the Seahawks at the Bucks, and I think Tampa is going to go down to the Seahawks because Pete Carroll on that offense is just doing phenomenal. I like what they're doing for sure. But I do have the Seahawks beating the Bucks. I don't want to say tremendously, but it's maybe by like 10. I don't really guess on points anymore. I just go with who's winning. But I think the Seahawks are just going to come out and play. So next one are the Bears and the Lions. Now I think the Bears are at home. So I actually did pick the Bears this time to win over the Lions. I know the Lions are coming off a win off the Packers, but who hasn't been coming off a win off the Packers? Um, but yeah, I got the Bears over the Lions this week. It's going to be a close one. They usually are. That division's pretty tight with games like that. And throw the Vikings in there too. They're pretty close game people. Onward, we have the Browns and the Dolphins this week. And I'm going to think that the Browns did something good on their bye week. And I think they're going to beat these Miami Dolphins. Not by a lot. It's going to be close. Probably a field goal. Don't let that get to you, especially in the fourth quarter, Cleveland Browns fans. Ryan. Lucas. No. But yeah. I got the Browns winning on this one for sure. We got the Titans and the Broncos. I think it's in I think it's in Tennessee. But I got the Titans winning this one, of course, over Denver. So that'll be a close one, too, I think. Russell Wilson will come out and try to play his heart out, but it ain't going to be enough. The beat's going to keep beating until that clock stops and there ain't no time left for you to come back and win. So, Titans over the Bronx. Broncos, my bad. Broncos in Cleveland. Or New York. Jesus. All right. The Bills and the Vikings. This one's going to be close. These teams are doing excellent right now. Excelente. But I'm going to take the Bills over the Vikings. I really like the Vikings too. They got a good quarterback over there and a couple good wide receivers. But the Bills are the Bills right now, and they're favored to win pretty much everything. So I hope not. But I got the Bills winning this one. Giants and Texans. I got the Giants winning. We don't even have to talk about that one. We're just going to move on. Uh, which would be some shit if the Texans do pull that one out. But I got the Giants because they're just on a roll right now. I got the Chiefs over the Jaguars. Another one of those we don't really have to talk about. Mahomes is just being a beast right now. Andy Reid seems like he's just doing phenomenal. Um, there's just always good stuff to talk about. Kansas City, so I'll definitely have them over the Jags. We got the Steelers and the Saints. Now this one's tough. I was going to pick the Saints, but I'm going to go with the Steelers because if Andy Dalton's still playing, he doesn't do well with the AFC North. He was doing well when we played against him, 6 times a year. But now he's playing them like once a year, if that at all. So this year, I think he's just going to be pummeled by all of them. So I'm taking Steelers over Saints. And I think that Mike Tomlin's going to come back and maybe have himself another winning year. We'll see, because there's 17 games now. So, all right, we got the Raiders and the Colts. This one's tough too. I really want to pick the Colts, but I've got the Raiders pulling this one out this time. So Raiders over the Colts. It's just going to be a showdown back and forth, defensively, punt after punt, maybe even touchdown after touchdown. We'll have to see about that one. But Derek Carr and his offense, I think they're going to finally come together and smash them. Cardinals and Rams. Look at the Cardinals beating the Rams. Rams are just seem like they're falling off right now, and I hope that maintains because they had one lucky year, and that was last year, But I mean, they've had multiple, championships, but still, this last year was unbelievable, unbelievable. But past is the past. We're here and now. I'm taking the Cardinals over the Rams. Let's go, Murray on the Curry. No. Oh, man. All right, Cowboys and Packers. Of course, I'm going to pick the Cowboys because the Packers just I don't think they have any rhythm going on right now. And Aaron Rodgers, it's not really all on Aaron Rodgers. It's just about the O-line and trying to get his players open and stuff like that. But throwing picks in the game ain't really going to be helpful. I know people just come out of nowhere and they do their own thing, but Packers, you got this. Pull it out, man. But unfortunately, not this time because the Cowboys are going to beat you. Sunday Night Football, here we go. Got Chargers and the Niners, the 49ers going at it. I've got the Chargers winning this one. I know the Niners are finally getting their thing together with McCaffrey and stuff like that, but I really think the Chargers are going to pull this one out. They were phenomenal. Justin Herbert, all them is they're a young, talented team. They need to get their players healthy for sure, and they'll be back on track and maybe even be in the Super Bowl next year or something. Well, never know. So, but that's for this year. So now we're on to the Monday Night Football. Eagles and Washington are going at it. Oh, I want to go for Washington so bad just for my dad's sake. But again, the Eagles are just going to keep flying high. And they're going to be still the only undefeated team right now. They seem like they have a really pretty easy schedule. I'd like to see them play an actual team. So maybe these back 8 weeks or whatever, everything will change. So, but we'll see. They're going to be phenomenal this year, I think. So, of course, I got the Eagles over Commanders. So that's just how I feel. Commanders they seem like they get it together for a couple weeks, and then it's just like, all right, let's go back down. Let's go back down, But they got a really awesome coach. I really like him. He's great. Always has been. I just like his persona of how he is and stuff like that. Just keep up the good energy in the locker room and stuff like that. So you got to do what you got to do with your team. Get them back in the game, unless you're the Texans. But you're just doing good. You're a solid team. Keep doing what you're doing. Washington will hopefully, come back and have a better season than what they're really kind of having now. But can't really do much with the Eagles in front. So that's why I have the Eagles winning this game. Not by much. I think it'll be close. But yeah, I got the Eagles beating the Commanders. So that's all for the Week 10 Sports Room Analysis Summer yeah, hold on. Oh my goodness. Sorry about that. That's all for the Week 10 predictions that I am doing. Um, let's hope for a healthy team, healthy people out on the field. Just keep playing hard, do your thing, and do your job out on the field, and see if you can mess up my record. My record last week, since the Saints lost, it was going to be 11-2, but I was 10-3, so a lot better than the week before that. And yeah, so I'm gonna write that one down. 10-3. Let's see if I can do better this week. All right, guys, that'll do it here. Thank you again for stopping by if you are watching this, and enjoy your morning, afternoon, the rest of your day. See you next time, all that good stuff. So if you're not down with that, we've got 2 words for you. See ya.